Yo, this is a dribble tutorial for 6-9 builds with sort of minimal playmaking, enough to have a little bit of fun. So very basic tutorial for someone who's just trying to put a couple of moves together. So I'll just go over the animations that I like first. Obviously there's lots of good ones, but I found what works for me. Mid-range is important in this game. So your dribble pull up, that's sort of your fading jump shot, is Kobe Bryant is very good. It's easy, it's consistent. So Kobe Bryant is a nice one. I know you've probably watched Kobe Bryant fade 1,000 times, so it's just sort of natural to see. I'll just slowly scroll down here so that you can sort of see it all in one spot. Again, I'm just going to go through the most important and easy ones that are commonly used. Step back, I would get Luka and John Wall. They're the ones that really, it comes down to preference and play style. The other ones, for me at least, I'm locked. I know what I want to do, but the step back is could go either way really, depending on your play style. So, dribble style. Dribble style means what sort of speed boost are you getting, really? It should say speed boost style. So dribble style pro. So this is, if I go, now I'm holding R2 and I'm just sprinting to the right and sprinting to the left. So sometimes you get that nice wide scoopy one. If you go sprint to the left or to the right and down a little bit, get a quick one like that. But basically you can speed boost, I won't look into the glare, I'll turn around. Basically you can speed boost just by running with R2, up left, up right, down right, down left. That's on your left stick, just running. So you get like a nice wide scoopy one, or you can get like a quick on the spot sort of. Now that's just running with the left stick with R. So often you'll do a move and then you'll finish it with the kill move. So that's dribble style. Move on from that, signature size up. These are the moves that you'll do without R2. So D-Wade's real nice, except for down. Your step back is different. So left, right, up, all those sorts of things. Up and down are different, they're not included, but your diagonals and your sideways. So D-Wade, I'm going to cross over, and then my dribble style takes me out there. So it's just a little through the legs, and then run. It's just one move through the legs, run. And you can link it and make it more complicated if you want to. Dwayne Wade, just nice, tidy dribbles on the spot. Regular breakdown combo. I've got the Aaron Fox. I don't use this a lot because if you watch it, I just don't trust that no one's going to pick it when you don't have control of the animation. Like pick it as in rip it out, steal it. Because it's just going to happen. So at any point here, you can speed boost out of that, cancel it, do what you want. So that's just up on the stick, I should have said. That's just, you just do nothing and you flick up on the stick. Now you want the aggressive one, is Paul George. So we're going R2 and up on the stick. Oop, I took off R2. Nice steps forward, and then I did the step back. So if I let that play out, this is what Paul George aggressive combo does. So R2, flick up. Now it's most commonly used cancelling out of it with a step back, which is just down. Down on the right stick without R2. After Paul George, we've got the escape roof. So this is your moves that aren't up and aren't down, so every other direction with R2. So Kevin Durant here, it's nothing special. That was a step back, that was down, so that wasn't included. But really there's nothing super great we can get at 6-9 here. So I've just got Kevin Durant, it's pretty generic. I can't remember what a combo move is, I'm not worried about it. Crossover, running up the court. So crossover is up diagonal to the off ball hand. Good. He changed hands on me. So if I'm running this way, I'm going up diagonal left. And there are some nice ones. I don't do it a lot, mostly coming up the court maybe. Yeah, now behind the back it's a little bit creative. If we go De'Aaron Fox, so this is diagonal down to the off-ball hand on the right stick. All that. I didn't do anything. He does all that. Now, if you get it right, you can speed boost out of it. It's hard. Yeah, it's one of the harder things to do, like to get consistently. It itself is just flicking and then running, but to get the angle of the left stick right in the timing of the animation, it's pretty inconsistent. Yeah, so he's gone, or he's spun the wrong way. So there you go. So I don't up, diagonal, back towards the right then. Let's see if I can do it 2 times in a row. No. So it's inconsistent. It's when you cancel the animation, as well as the angle of the left stick. See, I got it then. So that's half of the De'Aaron Fox behind the back. The other half, the reason this move is so good is he's coming downhill. Let's say there's a guy in the center of the free throw line, going around him. It's really good to just blow by someone. You line them up, you get them shaping one way, then as you're coming downhill, you just flick diagonal down to the off-ball hand. It's really a quite nice move. You have to be going towards the rim though. Like if I'm running out this way, it's not going to work. So you've got to be going mostly towards the rim or towards sort of the backboard area. But that is a kill move. It's quite nice, particularly if they're screens and they don't know what to do. You can split screens. Depends how they're playing you. Hezi. So I've got the Ja Morant Hezi. So that's flicking. So R2. So behind the back was R2 as well. De'Aaron, where am I? Hezi. Ja Morant. So R2 flicking across. So now left to the ball side. All of that is, and then you can speed boost out of that as well, just by running the way that you want to run. Now, the other use of Hezi is to cancel it. So I'm going to do a Hezi now, but I'm going to cancel it and just run that way. So I'm just running that way with my left stick. So I start the Hezi and then run that way, and you get like a speed boost. So flick right on the stick, then run right. I need more stamina. So there's like a Hezi cancel, which is a good way to do a same side speed boost. Particularly, people are often guarding the off-ball hand speed boost, so it's nice to get a same side speed boost. So I'm here, I'm going to flick left, and then pretty quickly sprint left. So he starts to do the Hezi, and then I cancel it by running that way. The last, probably most important moves are the step backs. So we'll do without R2. So without R2, flicking down is a step back. So that's the Luka step back. It's nothing special. It's kind of fast, but it's good. Like, it's usable for sure. Particularly on a 6'9", when it's going to be hard for a big to close out to you. But what makes the Luka animation set special is the snatch back. So this is R2 and flicking down. So that's a nice behind the back. Now you can simply shoot off it, and that's fine. The true art in the Luka snatchback is the deception, because it looks like you're not really doing anything. It's like it looks like you're not doing anything, and suddenly you're behind the 3. But it's also very lethal to slash off. It's probably my favorite snatchback to slash. So if I go here, bang, I'm gone. And now they've played up on the 3, I'm past them. And that's just, it's one move. It's flicking down with R2 and then running. So you maybe do that a couple of times, and then for a couple of possessions, and then the next time you shoot off it and they're sagging off you because they don't want the blow by. So I really like the Luka because it's that back forward. Is he going to shoot it? is you're gonna slash deception, which is particularly if you're matched up on a big, they don't know what to do. It's worth showing you the John Wall as well, and then it's really all we need to do. So the big strength of the John Wall, look at this step back, it's huge. First shot in the Gatorade is always late or early, something's always wrong with it. And you jump on. So, it's a big step back. So if you're able to deceive them that you're going to slash, it's huge. It can take you too deep, so you've got to be in the right spot for it. But if you're sort of here-ish, push you out to the 3. But how often are you dribbling sort of just outside the corner? If you're sort of not there, you need to be willing to shoot like that bit further back. Like if I step back from here, like I want to just step back to the 3, I'm out of the hash. So it's definitely good if you want to shoot that way. If you can shoot that way if you've got the practice. That's a strength. The other strength here, let's just have a look at the slash. It's a bit slower. It's workable for sure, particularly if you want that if they're playing up really high on the step back. But the real strength of this is the snatch back, which R2 and down. So it's got that nice John Wall walk back. You've left the big behind. Feet set. However, it is harder to slash off. It's harder to get a speed boost out of. So he turns his body. So I've got to go a little bit straighter with my stick. Not straight, but like I have been trying to do up directional. But see, it's just not consistent, at least for me, and probably you sweats can do it every time. But for me, on this big build, can't get it every time. I'm getting it now, which is nice, but it's also very crossways. Like you're running, but you're sort of running across their face. You're not really running to the cup. You're sort of really running at an angle. But it is really nice to shoot off. So you can't really go wrong with either. But I'm really running sideways. Do I have the speed to get all the way to the cup by starting sideways? I don't know. Maybe I'm preferring Luca at the moment for the options between slashing and shooting, and you can size up almost anyone with it. That is all the animations that I want to show you. They're all just basically one move and a speed boost, and if you're sizing up big, most of the time that's enough. So yeah, enjoy. See you out there.